Hello everyone, this is Phenomena here, and today I have yet another new fandom joining the channel. So I had just recently been introduced to Danganronpa by one of my best friends, hello Brie, and much to her dismay, I am incredibly infatuated with Togami from Danganronpa. Um, and I just want to say really quickly before I commence with this video, absolutely no spoilers for the anime for anyone who has not seen it, because I have not even finished it yet. So I do not want anyone spoiling it in the comments. If you do spoil it, your comment will get deleted. But I basically wanted to make a little bit of a fluffy, adorable little fanfic for Togami, especially because I had a much angstier fic in mind for him. But then last night, whenever my friend Ray spent the night, we decided to make a pillow fort because my air mattress that she was gonna sleep on didn't work. So it's like, oh well, she can use my bed. But then we thought like, where would I sleep? And she's like, we'll make a pillow fort, and it's like, okay. And ironically enough, I'm 18 now, and that was the first time I ever built a pillow fort. I'm not even joking with you. Last night was my first pillow fort. I know I didn't have a childhood. I get it, but I'm really proud with how this turned out. I think it turned out super cute. And I decided to make a little bit of a story involving ADHD because I don't see any fan fictions involving a reader who has ADHD, which I do. I don't take medication for it because it's a little bit of a health issue, and I don't want to risk having a heart attack. Of course, not really something I want. Although I don't know if that's really a factor anymore. I don't know, semantics. But I decided to sit down and write a fanfic about the reader who has ADHD and Togami coming along to help save the day for our beloved little reader. So this is simply titled Pillow Forts and Fun, and without further ado, let's get started. Togami was sitting at the dinner table, tapping impatiently on said table. You had been really busy with work slash school, and he offered dinner at your favorite restaurant as a bit of a break. But you still weren't here. Suddenly, he got a text message. He already knew what it was, and he scowled as he unlocked his phone, only to read, "Hey, sorry, I can't go out tonight. I still have a ton of shit to do." He let out a growl and quickly typed a reply. "Well, is there anything I can do to help?" Even though he was annoyed that you canceled on him, he knew deep down that you didn't want to cancel. You wanted to have dinner with him just as much as he did. At least that's what he hoped. But of course, you still had shit to do. If he had a nickel for every time he had to cancel on you, he'd be able to buy you a car. I mean, he kind of already can, but that's beside the point. Can you pick up my medicine? You had just run out of your ADHD medication not a few days ago. But of course, because you were so busy, you couldn't take a break away to go get your refill. Togami had no need to be told twice. He stood up from his seat and got into the limo to go retrieve your medicine. But he had another plan in mind to cheer you up. As you were typing away on your keyboard, desperately trying to finish your paperwork for work slash school, you had not even looked at the time on your little clock. You were honestly too scared to glance at the time. You knew that if you did, you'd probably pass out. You couldn't fall asleep yet. Now with so much left to do. When you heard a knocking on your door, you sighed a little with relief. He was here, finally. You stood up from your desk and walked over to your door. When you opened it, your boyfriend had spoken before you could even let him in. "I have your medicine, but I'm staying with you." "Well, no need, Togami. There is every need. You seem to be in a very fragile state of mind, so I need to make sure you don't act recklessly. Now, would you mind letting me in?" He smiled. You knew you needed him here. Besides, you also knew that he meant well, so you stepped aside, letting him in. You then headed into the kitchen to begin to make some food for him. As he was rummaging around looking for something, and while the food was being made, you decided to go get some laundry done. But while that was being done, you decided you wanted to clean your study. As you were cleaning, you suddenly heard the smoke detector and some shouting. You dropped everything in your arms, which was a lot, and ran into the kitchen. Togami had put out the small flame and you sighed with relief. But right when he was about to scold you, you both heard loud thudding. "Laundry!" You quickly raced into the laundry room and turned off the machine. You sighed another sigh of relief. But you suddenly started crying. You were so lost in your ADHD that without your medication, you caused 3 messes. You slowly sunk into the floor and began to quietly sob. Your bitter but super sweet boyfriend tisked and knelt down to your level. He put his hand on your shoulder, awkwardly trying to comfort you. Then he remembered his little plan to cheer you up, and he slowly said, "Come on, your name. Let me show you what I've done." You wiped your eyes and slowly stood. When you turned the corner and saw the living room, you were greeted with a very amateur pillow fort. You gawked at it, shocked. You had made a pillow fort with Togami in the past, but he called it childish. It took forever to convince him to sleep in it and not in his triple king-size bed. But he came around. Even so, you never bothered making another one with him. So seeing this made the biggest smile come to your face. He then bursted into a giggly fit. He growled, "Hey, you're the one who loves these pillow forts so much." "I know. I just can't help about how you called them childish," he said with a beaming smile. Even though he hated to admit it, even to himself, Togami could never get enough of your smile. You just had a way of making his heart clench when you did. Seeing that glow in your face and the sparkle in your eyes, it just completed him. He accidentally let a small smile loose, but he let it slide. He grabbed your hand and led you into the fort. Once inside, you lightly shoved him into a laying position. Once he was laying down, you snuggled up to his chest, listening to his quickened heartbeat. You leaned up and kissed him on the cheek. "Good night, babe." He smiled, a rare but warm smile, and wrapped his arms around your waist. "Good night, my love." I know that a lot of people really don't like Togami, and a lot of people adore him. It's kind of like one of those things where you either love him or you hate him. And ironically enough, I didn't like him at first. I used to really hate him. I don't know what happened, okay? I really don't know. I cannot tell you what the fuck happened. I guess I just suddenly came around, or I think it was actually after I saw a Danganronpa Cafe video. And then, like, as the girl who... I'll link the Danganronpa Cafe video in the description because it's a fantastic video. Because it's just amazing. And that YouTuber who I'm going to link below, she's a fucking amazing person. I love her. But, while she was linking Togami's drink, I thought to myself, like, fuck it, I'm going to look up Togami X Reader fanfiction. And I did. And then next thing you know, oh shit, I fell for him. And it's like, damn it. So, yeah, I really hope that all of you guys enjoyed this little video. It took me around maybe an hour or two to finish it. I literally was going to write another story much more angsty, but it was going to take a lot longer, I'm sure. Because, I knew that, like, it would take a while to write because... And I'm not going to spoil the idea for you because I think it's pretty good. But it's going to take a while. It's pretty angsty, but it does have a nice, sweet little ending. So, that's pretty much it for this video. So, let me know if you guys think that this is a good fandom to have on the channel. I do definitely intend on having much more stuff coming out, aside from Danganronpa and Criminal Minds. I have a lot more stuff planned, but just like the reader, I also have ADHD, so it's really hard for me to juggle all this shit, okay? So, try and be patient. Plus, guess what? Your girl's graduating next week, so, woo! So, yeah, we're kind of... Life's gone crazy, so I hope that I'll be able to make more stuff for you guys in the near future. And as always, this is Fun Writer, and I'll be seeing you all very soon. Bye-bye!